Hey guys, it's Matt here, and I've got the video review of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is the game you've all been waiting for. I know you're really looking forward to this one, so we're going to jump right into it. Twilight Princess is what I would deem the spiritual sequel to Ocarina of Time, which is a game that, many people consider to be the best title ever created. What you've got with Twilight Princess is a game that follows the same structure. You're going to be visiting a lot of the same places, seeing some familiar faces, and you're going to have a general feeling that will give you a sense of deja vu for anybody who's played the original classic. What you're going to find right off the bat is that the game's got a very similar control scheme to the previous titles, which is fantastic. These controls worked, and they continue to work, and actually they're made better with the Wii controller. It doesn't detract from the experience, it actually enhances it, so if you had some fears about that, put those to rest. Let me tell you why the control works. The Wii Remote effectively becomes Link's sword. You swing it left and right, and he'll do his sword swipes. It's that easy, really, and it actually feels good. What slashing with the Wii Remote does do, though, is replace the functionality of the buttons. So all of that old functionality you've got, but it's just mapped to the Wii Remote now. You're not gaining any new abilities, but you're not losing anything either, and it feels great. Actually, the more you play it, say 10-15 hours in especially, once you've got everything down, it feels very satisfying to swing the Wii Remote. I would not go back to the GameCube version. But beyond just being a replacement, the Wii Remote actually adds to the experience because you do feel a sense of what you're actually doing. When you make a move, it's more immersive. You can really feel it. Here's a good example, and it actually references a brand new move in the game. What you couldn't do before in any Zelda game is run while swiping your sword. But you can do it now, and it actually feels really good as you run through, say, a grassy field, and you're just basically going back and forth with your Wii Remote, and it's slicing everything in front of you. It's a simple addition, but it goes a long way. Where the Wii Remote really obliterates the GameCube controller is when you need to actually aim at something. So let's say you've got your slingshot out and you want to target something. There, the Wii Remote acts as your reticule. You simply point at the screen, look at what you want to target, and then fire away. And you can do this with a level of accuracy and a level of speed that simply was not possible before. And what's great is that you can actually do all of this while you're riding on top of Epona too. We've all been playing with the traditional control scheme for so long, so I can understand why you'd be skeptical of something so totally new. But give this a try, really, you're going to like it. After you've played it with just a few minutes, it comes together, it feels very natural, and you will not want to go back. Beyond the new Wii controls, there is of course a lot to this new game. Let's talk about sheer scope for a second, and I'm just going to throw some numbers at you. These might not be accurate, but this is what I came up with when I played. We're talking a 50 to 70 hour game, depending on whether or not you go into all the side quests, if you check out fishing, if you go to any of the day-to-day activities that sort of make this a living, breathing world. Hyrule is humongous, and you can go all around it. You're not limited in any way. You can go on foot, you can take Epona, or you can go in wolf form. Beyond that, you can also warp at any time, which saves an incredible amount of time. Well, we can't show you in video because it would take forever. That's how long it takes to walk from one end to the other. But rest assured, you've never come close to seeing a Zelda game this big before. Hyrule Field is immense. It's going to take you forever just to walk around it. And on top of that, you've got villages to explore. You have a whopping almost 10 temples. And beyond everything else, you've got places that, are not going to affect at all your day-to-day game, but you can go there just to have fun. We're not going to give away any spoilers, but we will tell you that the story in the game is far more cinematic and much darker than it has been in previous Zelda games. It looks to us like Nintendo is taking the cinematics far more seriously than it has in the past too. And actually, we're going to show you a snippet of one of those scenes. And this is not a spoiler, you're not going to know what's really going on, but we think it creates a mood and an atmosphere all the same. Check it out.